With a hose spindle, you use a long straight piece of wood, like hazel, which goes straight, and then you have a socket. So this is elder. You can have like a bone socket. So a socket, you have a hole in the end, and you just push it on to a piece of wood. And then in this end, you can just have a short segment of material. This is elder. You can just push it in. So the advantage of this is that you don't need to find a big long stalk or branch. So for a socket, this is a hollowed out piece of elder, so elder epiphy. So if you find a good branch which has thick pith in the middle, you can hollow it out. You could always make it a bit wider by using an auger. So for hose spindles, you can either go to DIY store and get a metre dowel. This is 10mm wide, or you can find a straight natural piece of wood, or nearly or straight as you can. This is hazel. So the dowel rod can be handy for learning because it is perfectly straight, and the key thing is with a hand drill and bow drill, you want the spindle to be straight. If there's any kinks or bends, when you spin it, it's going to go off centre and it's going to pop out of the socket, so it's going to make it that much harder to get the downward pressure. So this is a piece of ragwort I harvested. Ragwort is good, but the trouble is that this ragwort, look, it's really bendy. You couldn't use that. And also ragwort is quite bendy and snap easily, so if you just use a small insert, a small segment of it, and put that into your hose spindle, that will work much better than trying to use an inadequate piece of longer one. And so it gives you more options. So you can use lots of little bits of stalk or twig. We have elder, we've got ragwort, there's teasel, some willow. So if you can't find long tall plants, this is really good because you can use short segments. In the UK, the best combinations, native combinations, is elder on clematis. Also ivy also works, and lime and poplar work as a half board. But clematis, which is basically a vine, which you'll find in a lot of woods, especially in the southwest, it may be harder to find in the north of England, works really well, but ivy works well. Western red cedar is supposed to be really good, but that's non-native, so I don't use it because I like to use native UK wood. So I've burnt in the socket and I've got a V-notch stopping just before the centre. You can also flare them out, and there's also something called a Ventura notch, which where you can carve a channel on the underside to let more airflow in. Because with friction methods, airflow is important to be able to get that ember to ignite. The further you run your hands down, the better really. There we go. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to ancestral fire.